example, if I didn't do that, let's just say that I kept this left hip. You know what's incredible too is, you know, like if I'm hitting the ball out here and we shift and I turn, man, my hips are, you know, my hips have only moved about 15 or 20 degrees, haven't they?
That's right. But what you've done, you established an axis to rotate your arms on.
Mm-hmm.
Understand?
But if I didn't let this left hip move a little bit, I'd have to move this way, wouldn't
Yeah.
I? I'd have to go like
with
this.
The upper half moves instead of the lower.
Right.
Had no foundation.
So this way it's all blended together.
Yeah.
Whew. Okay. And when I come back to the ball, if I didn't pick up my right heel and get off my right side,
And make that's like,
I'd be back here.
Yeah, that's non-shifting. That's falling back with your head. Boom. So hold your head down until your right shoulder comes underneath the chin.
I'm right there.
Yeah. Now you come up.
Hmm.
Yeah.
This enables me to get a lot more
Extension in the arms and the leg force.
It gets the lats and the buttocks and
Every
the back.
muscle in your body is moving with that action.
Yes, that feels good.
That way. Now you got something to stand on.
Mm-hmm.
You got foundation. All right?
Boy, that is beautiful. Now, since we're talking about the initial motion, you know, it's a really incredible point what you were talking about, how we're building a foundation. You know,
Yeah.
we learn how to put our hands on it, we measure it. We talked about the line off lead, but you're actually starting the golf swing from the ground up, aren't you?
Right.
The ankles and the knees. And
Which
so,
weight makes the torso work. You don't work from the shoulders. The shoulders are a secondary force.
yeah, like a shot, like the example that you showed me one time. If I took a ball, I could just throw it, and the shoulders would just basically follow the ball.
Yeah.
They're not what you call primary force.
Yeah.
They're a secondary or an accompanying
If
force.
you try to make the arm swing from the shoulder, you're taking a three-lever beating. You don't have this lever, you don't have this lever, nor anything in the shoulders there. Okay?
All right, now, since we're talking about the initial motion of the golf swing, what, you know, like today we were working on in something we talked about a 1, 2, 3 count,
Well, that's
and a 1 and a 2.
tempo. You see, a lot of people, most of the pros use a 2 count.
Right.
And each one of the counts are 1 second. They make their address and they go 1, 2. It's like 1001, 1001 a second. So you go, that's a 2 count. Like in music, you have a 2-2 count, 3-4 count, or 6-8 count. Now I use a 3 count. I use an extra count because I press in with my knee to give me a running start for a backswing.
Okay, let's demonstrate that. Now, a 2 count would be, okay, I'm sitting here.
Yeah.
Now, here's my address position. Okay, a 2 count would be nothing happening before the club's put in motion, right?
Right.
I'm just going to go 1, 2, right?
Now there's nothing wrong with that, only that it doesn't give you the activity of the feet that you get with a 3 count.
Oh, I love that. I mean, you know, you need something to do with your feet.
Yeah.
And, you know, like the count that we use and what you're talking about is like once I set up.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna make you do the 3 counts.
Okay.
And I'm gonna push your knee in, you know, and I'm gonna like that. Now you push in, and now your arms go forward. Now, as I come back, you push my knee out of the way, and get your hands cocked as you start back down. I push. Now cock the club. Yeah. Now you knock me out. You see.
Okay.
Now this
Do it again. Do it again.
Okay.
Do it again.
Look here. 1, 2, 3. That's a waltz count. 1, 2, 3.
But see what that does too, it's kind of a settling thing too. It gives like a trigger, like Nicholas, he'll turn his head, or everybody's got something to jumpstart their swing, and under, you know, a lot of competition, you need something to kind of relax your body a little bit.
So you take the tensions out of the shoulders. That's what I'm doing, because I don't want that the primary force. I get the greatest turn. You can too if you do that. Now, when you come back, don't keep your right arm locked to your pec. When this pec, pull this left arm in, I'm doing this left-handed, you know, like that. This shoulder blade pulls away from the spine, this one goes back. But it won't go back if you hold this arm this way. You've got to let the humerus bone get to there, so the arm's in this position. Here's a shot put. You can't take a golf ball and throw it actually 50 feet in the air. Throw this thing a mile that way, you know, I can throw a baseball from outfield to the catcher. Okay, let's see you do that now.
Okay, so you're talking about the right arm.
The right arm, yeah.
Okay, we're going to set up.
Yeah, now just
I'm going to do it individually.
Now, go ahead now. One, two.
two.
Now, the arm is here. It isn't here.
Yeah, we're not packing the arm or the elbow into us, right?
Yeah, no. It swings away. Then that gives me a straight left arm. You pack it, you bowl your left arm. Discuss the plane. Now, the plane is a line from the base of the neck. You've got 7th cervical from the skull.
Yeah, right back here.
To the bottom of the neck.
Mm-hmm.
And you draw a line from that line, from the 7th circle, right through the sternum slot, right down to the bowl.
Okay, so this would be like a horizontal plane.
Yeah?
And that would be like a vertical plane.
Yes.
And this is the plane that we want the golf plane
Yes,
to be
that's
on,
the
right?
oblique.
The oblique plane, and the position of the oblique plane.
Just put it around your shoulders and hold it there.
Okay.
Put your hands out and take that club just like that.
Huh?
Take
All
the
right.
club. Yeah.
All right.
No, put it back there.
In the middle? Okay.
Yeah. Now shift and turn and watch it go right around that plane. No, take the club out of your hand.
All right.
That way. Now go the other way. See, there's no wobble in that plane, right?
Mm-hmm. Boom.
Huh?
Boom. That's the path of the shaft.
Yeah, get here and forward now. Let it face the camera and do that now. Okay?
Right there?
Yeah. Now
Okay.
see, the right shoulder is lower than the left. The whole right side is coming underneath the spine.
Right. What a great point.
Go ahead and do that.
Huh?
No. Up there, center. Get it centered. There. Go. There. Now
Okay.
you've got a plane there, haven't you?
Yeah, that's the plane we're
Yeah,
trying to
you'll
establish.
see it. You don't know how pretty that looks.
Well, I probably do. Right there. That's the key to consistency with direction and distance, isn't
If
it?
you don't have control of the plane and the foundation under you, you never play golf.
Mm-hmm. So we're talking.
You play at it. You don't play at. You don't play it.
Mm-hmm. So if you took that same plane and I established my address position.
Now I'm
Okay.
cocking my hands, but I'm turning the left arm by pronating it. And I'm
Uh-huh.
doing a radial flexion. I pronate and radial flex, okay? The left hand.
But when
when you do that, your dorsal flex, the right hand. Then it'll establish the plane of the club.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the only thing that swings constantly on plane. Understand?
Right.
Other things, you don't hit it one-handed, one arm like this. You'd have one plane, but you're hitting with two arms. You're swinging in now because double force. You have to go in between the wrist and the elbows to get a double force. Understand?
Mm-hmm.
But if you're going with this, you're not doing anything with that.
So
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes all the sense in the world. When you take, okay, so I'm setting up, and we got like our flight line,
Yeah.
which is a straight line. But after that, there's no more straight
You
lines.
don't
is there?
ever look at that flight line. Look at the ball. It's a curve. It's not a line.
Now, why is that?
Well, because they have two motions. They have lateral shift and the turn of the shoulders, and they're perpendicular. If you stand up here, face the ball, you can move your arms, look here, from the target to the target. Now, your arms are now in front of you, right?
Mm-hmm.
When your shoulders are like that, but you're on this foot and you're like this. Now, if you try to come down this way, you'd hit your body. But you got to come into the thing, put back what you took out. I'm taking that much away from the swing. I got to go this way, not that way. Understand?
Mm-hmm.
You got to come.
So if you took for example, like on the takeaway, like I would never try to keep it along a straight line, would I?
Your head's going to move if you do.
Yeah, but see, this wouldn't be extension. That would be
Yeah,
extension.
let the arm come off.
Okay.
Yeah, pick up the elbow this way.
Mm-hmm.
Swing the humerus bone. The humerus bone is the bone from my shoulder down to the elbow. I'm doing this with it. I ain't going to stay here and try to shortcut it.
Like this. I'm getting it a little bit too much like that.
Yeah, you're trying to work it
Okay.
with it.
As opposed to letting it be free.
Aye, that's going to turn your shoulders.
So the right arm, what we're trying to do with the right arm, right hand,
You get it like you're going to throw a ball.
yeah, and so, but the elbow
Underneath it.
would always be
Underneath.
underneath the hand.
Now, if you do like this, you're doing like Nicholas used to do. He'd get the arm horizontal here instead of vertical.
Right, okay, like so.
Okay?
Let's see, I'm more like, just like that, right?
Oh, man, now you can throw that thing.
It's a very natural type
Yeah.
throwing thing. Okay, all right.